section.
Orek Orok is a new artist book by Cynthia Modi and McGurl. Orek Orok are two nicknames that my grandmother was called by her aunt in a letter that I recently had translated that was written in 1950. My grandmother and her aunt were refugees of the Armenian genocide in the late 1920s in Aleppo, Syria. My grandmother came to the United States in 1929, but her aunt stayed in Syria when the letters were written in 1950. So I'd never heard that nickname before, and I was curious what it meant. But I can't really seem to get a definitive answer. In Turkish, orek means a reanimated corpse brought back to life by a witch. And odak possibly means like little auntie. So I'm not really sure, but everyone did think that my grandmother had died in the genocide, so in a way she was brought back to life. The book has a copper circlet that holds a crown together of the pages of two accordion books. And it comes apart and the circlet becomes the cover for the books. I'll show you that. I'll take it apart. These copper pins hold each page in place. And they just lift off. It looks kind of like a sun. I like that. And the books are held together with these little tabs. One book, Odak, and the other book, Odak. This is an etching I did of my great aunt, whose name was Yexabet, or Elizabeth in English, and my grandmother, whose name was Rebecca. On the inside, I did scissors on one page, which is an item that my grandmother sent to my aunt in Syria, and I wrote a little meditation on Odak. And the tree folds in, and the book folds shut. And then the tabs also keep the books shut. Odak, my great aunt, talks about dried apricots, which were something that they grew and made themselves when they lived in Malatya. And on the inside here, I have a little meditation on Odak and another tree. So to make the cover for the books, I flip over the circlet. And I fold in the top and the bottom pins and center the books. And I made these copper closures with a pin that holds it shut. And then the book is stored in a box that I made. Orek Orok.